Today, I am flying back to one of the world's most talked about countries.
Has launched another wave of strikes.
Has warned the United States not to get involved in the conflicts.
Iran.
And Iran.
For my second time. And this time, I'll be heading somewhere completely different, the southern islands of Iran.
That's right, Iran has islands. Most people don't realize that.
Which are tucked away in one of the world's most important waterways, the Hormuz Strait.
All right, we have made it. It's kind of got this hippie vibe to this place. Tons of people have moved here. There are 1 million people living on this island.
The Hormuz Strait is one of the most strategically important waterways on Earth, just 21 miles wide at its narrowest point. Around 20 million barrels of oil pass through here every single day. That's roughly 1/5 of the world's daily oil consumption. At current market prices, that's about $1.4 billion worth of oil moving through this narrow passage daily, totaling over $500 billion a year. But it's not just oil. Liquefied natural gas and other crucial cargo also flow through here, making the strait a lifeline for a significant chunk of the $10 trillion global maritime trade that moves across key shipping routes annually. Any disruption, whether from a conflict, blockades, or even threats, can send shockwaves through the global economy, spike fuel prices, and throw global supply chains into chaos.
Tehran is threatening retaliation, including closing a strategically important sea passage.
Oil futures are spiking in reaction to the turmoil in the Middle East.
Yet, I have been told that what exists on those islands is far different than most would ever imagine.
Now, the crazy part is you kind of feel like you have these Jordanian landscapes or maybe USA Western Coast area landscapes, but no, this is unique to Iran. And here we have this sandstone style color, rolling blacktop roads all throughout here, and just some of the craziest landscapes I have ever seen. And today we're gonna be diving in deep to see what life is like for the locals here. And we're gonna be talking to people, exploring different corners of this island.
So let's rewind to the Dubai airport where it all started. Today is the day. I am going to be heading back to Iran for my second time ever, and I'm really excited because my first trip to Iran was so different than I would have ever imagined. During my first trip to Iran in 2024, I went to find out what life was like there and how my experience as an American would be.
Yo, y'all from America. Nice to meet you.
Oh, my God.
All right, thank you.
I explored the country from south to north, beginning in Shiraz, Persepolis, and Yazd, and all the way to the Messer Desert.
What an experience this is to be out in the desert and seeing such a place I probably never would have came to or even thought of coming to.
Isfahan and Tehran. And what I found during that trip had me completely puzzled to what I had imagined prior.
You don't feel this tension in the air like something's about to happen.
The people of Iran welcomed me in a way that completely changed how I saw this part of the world. And that is how I ended up here today, back to experience Iran for my second trip.
If you guys remember the first time and my first video coming into Iran, I was freaking terrified to go. Everyone said in the beginning of that video I was super dramatic, but an American going to Iran at that time, in October of 2024, when all of that stuff was happening in the Middle East, yeah, it was a scary time. But now I'm just super excited to go back, so let's do this. We're gonna be taking this plane right over here called Iran Air Tour. So I've never even heard of this airline, but it looks like a pretty large plane, so let's go ahead and board up this thing. Oh, done! What's up, brother?
Nice to see you.
Good to see you too, brother. How you been?
This is Isan, the greatest tour guide in Iran, and we're gonna explore together.
Thank you very much. How about you?
Yeah, real good, real good.
Yeah, you just come back very fast. I just shocked.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we're back. Khoda Hafiz Tehran. Hi ho, off to Qeshm we go. All right, there's only one way to experience the airport here, and we're gonna be going for a quick little massage here. You ready, Barudan?
Yes, I'm ready for a massage. Even if we miss the flight, it's okay. The massage is more important.
Exactly. We're training him on the airport ways.
Exactly. Let's go.
And just like that, we are now Qeshm ready. All right, we got our private jet right here. All aboard!
Yeah, you're here.
We're down in the islands and the weather is fantastic again. We're hopping off the private jet booked by Hassan. We shared it with some of his friends.
It was my own jet. Tell you the truth. Don't tell your followers, please.
Exactly. Book a tour with him so that way he can keep paying for more jets.
This is Qeshm Island, the largest island in Iran, spanning about 1,500 square kilometers, which is roughly half the size of Rhode Island in the US, or 60% the size of Luxembourg in Europe. But before we made it even a kilometer from the airport, our driver turned to us and said, "You can't understand Qeshm without seeing Hengam first," which happens to be a smaller island just 2 kilometers off the southern coast. So we went straight over there.
All right, so we just made it over to Kandulu port right now, and we're going to be heading over. It looks like these guys have some beers going on right there.
That one is a lemonade.
Lemonade, yeah, made you think. Eddie sounds scared. He thought there was real beers outside.
Yeah, but here even with lemonade we get drunk.
Exactly, the good stuff. So we're going to be heading over and finding a ferry to take us over to one of the other islands. Hengam Island. All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
After traveling to 82 countries and feeling a surprising connection with so many of them, I started to wonder, could my roots go beyond America? That curiosity led me to my heritage.
When I was growing up, I heard I was French, Irish, and German. Now that I speak Arabic, people tell me that I'm Lebanese. My brother told me that maybe I'm Welsh. There was only one way to figure that out, and we have my heritage here, who is going to finally answer a question. Like, guys, this is crazy for me. I'm about to find something else out. This is not staged. This is not anything. I'm about to find out exactly where I'm from and where it all came from. I received this kit in the mail, and they have it for only $29 right now, a special deal. So it's a deal you want to grab right now. And I was able to do this in 2 minutes, swab the inside of my mouth, and then boom, breaks just like that. Ship this in. They analyzed it, and now we're here. All right, here we go. View results. All right, your boy is 34.9% English. Harry Jagger, I'm coming for you, bro. 25.9% Scottish and Welsh. I'm Scottish. That's pretty crazy. 16.3% Irish. 6.8% Germanic. 5.2% Breton. I don't even know what that is. 5.2% French. 3.5% Danish. Oh, let's go. And 2.2% Dutch. That is pretty crazy. I figured out where I'm from. I didn't expect to be more than a third English. I knew I was maybe a little bit, but that's pretty crazy. You can find out so much more with all of the DNA that it connects you with. And you can even find out things like DNA matches. So there's long lost cousins that I'm able to find and get in contact with if I want. And the great news is they have it contracted that they'll never sell your data to anyone, so don't worry about that. So guys, I'll include the link down below, and don't forget to use the code Nomac for a special discount. Right now, they're offering the kit for just $29. It's their lowest price ever and far more affordable than anything competitors offer.
And now, back to the video.
Thank you, Sapas. All right, we got a nice little drum to get us excited for the cruise. So we're gonna be hopping on the Kandulu Tourism Jetty. How much does it cost to take a ferry over there?
I think for you is 4 million real. For the tourists is more than the locals.
Oh, of course.
Chanda, yeah. Here is cheaper. Hormuz is 4 million for
okay.
Here is cheaper. I don't know, maybe $1.
This is Qeshm's most legendary driver. He knows the island like the back of his hand, and he will be taking us all around to explore.
Maybe for foreigners, maybe it's $1 to go with the boat to go to the island.
Special price then.
Yeah, but yeah, when we go there, we have to also take motors to just
go cruising.
Yeah, explore the island.
All right. Oh, we got a locals passage through here. All right. All right, next one.
You pay more, and they show you the dolphins, some other stuff, and then you go to the island.
Oh, all right.
But here is the only, you will go to the island directly, and it's cheaper, much cheaper.
Oh, okay, perfect. All right, all aboard. And we made it. All right, that's how you board a boat here. Our driver's not coming with us?
Sorry? The driver, no, the driver will stay in the car.
All right.
To have a lemonade.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Lemonade with 100% alcohol.
Oh, fully loaded. All right, so we've got a 10-minute cruise over. Full speed ahead.
From Qeshm.
Oh, it's
Wait,
time for hang time.
Hengam.
Hengam. Do it.
Welcome to Hangam Island.
After you, brother. Oh, okay, thank you.
Oh,
We got an extra tip for you, Baradar. That's a tip for you. All right. I don't think he understood I was giving him a tip.
Yeah?
I did, but I think he thought I was making my payment for my fare. All right, we have made it.
yeah,
Welcome.
we survived.
Oh,
Finally.
Hangam feels like the calm at the center of a storm, a tiny island just 2 kilometers off Qeshm, floating peacefully in one of the most geopolitically tense waters in the world, the Strait of Hormuz. While oil tankers drift by just beyond the horizon, carrying billions in global trade, here, life moves at a completely different pace. The locals fish, craft, and sip tea while dolphins swim off the coast. It's hard to believe that one of the most strategic corridors on Earth is right out there, and no one on this island seems rushed by it.
all right. So we're gonna take a quick stop over at the market and then see if we can get ourselves some motors. Oh, so these are the motors you rent. Private motors to go cruising. I thought we were gonna be driving them. But that'd probably be way too dangerous.
No.
Guys, check this out. It's like it's kind of got this hippie vibe to this place. You see that? Everyone's just chilling. We've got all this art right here. What a vibe. It's like a different version of Iran than I've seen before. Yeah, look at all these wall murals up on here.
Kaka. Kaka. The name
Kaka.
of the shop is Kaka.
That means brother.
Yeah.
All right, the market's here. They're popping off.
Yeah, so
All
you
these
know,
types of beach goods and
some
stuff.
of the just maybe handicrafts that they are all with the shells.
Yeah, it's cool. This little market stuff here.
Yeah.
Custom made on the island.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
اینا کجا استفاده میشه؟ This is for head. This is for this area
Oh,
like this.
okay.
So the local ladies they use this kind of things.
Wow. How much do they charge for these?
اینا دونه چنده؟ 1,800,000 riyal.
1,800,000. All right, so we're gonna be getting a couple here. Mabel loves these, so I don't know which one of these she would like. So I'm gonna buy a couple, so that way she can make a decision on which one she likes. Chande for 4?
Each one 1,400,000. 1,800,000.
1,800,000. Okay. Sapas B Salaman. All right, there we go.
Very
Mabel's
nice.
gonna be happy.
Supporting the local businesses.
Always have to, always have to.
Yeah,
Great
thank you
price.
very
I mean, to
much.
buy one of those in America would have been like $30.
Wow.
So I would have spent over $100 in America for 4 of those. All right, so what do we have going on over here? What type of food is that?
I think it's a kind of bread. Let me ask. میگم این همون نون توموشیه. They call it tumushi bread.
Tamushi bread.
Yeah, so
Let's get one.
okay, so this is flour. Then they add some egg. They add some sauce. Then they will add some
Also, got a little spice in there too.
spices and also some cheese.
Oh, very nice. Oh, chande?
بذار من بهت دوباره زنگ بزنم. 800,000.
800,000. Okay.
We want to just
Look.
try this bread. Yeah, let's have a test.
Sapas. Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Kind of like you got the egg flavor. It almost tastes like a cousin of pizza. Your son's starving over here. We gotta let him try it.
I will try a piece.
See, it tastes like fish, right?
I think it's the taste of the egg, maybe more. Yeah. You are right.
Yeah. Because you said that she grills shrimp with it
Also
normally.
shrimp. This is right.
Yeah, it's a shrimp flavored.
Yeah, if you want, I can also add order one with pizza flavor for you. Do you want?
Oh, we got that one reserved for you. Yeah, this is cool though. Walking through, you got all these little kind of shops and restaurants and places to buy some interesting stuff. So we're gonna be going ahead and grabbing ourselves. What do you guys call them here? A moto?
Yes.
Salam.
Okay, the last one.
All right, last one. All right.
Okay, brother.
Should I drive?
You can.
All aboard. All right, we've gotten aboard and we've got some new friends here. Salam.
Salam. What's your name? اسمت چیه؟
اسم چیه؟
T? Reza.
Rezar.
You?
اسم چیه؟ Rezar. Both Rezar.
Yeah. You know, they forced this man to go with us. He want to just take them out, but they says that no, we have to go with you.
All right. They just hopped in and came for a ride. That's the local life here.
They just insist to stay
They
here with us.
hopped aboard. Oh, goodbye, little one.
We will come back.
Oh, Khuda Hafiz. As you guys said in the comments on Instagram and on YouTube, I need to come and visit the islands. So we're now here in the islands, and look at this. This is a completely different Iran than we've been seeing. We're on a desert island here. Oh, full speed ahead! Oh, he's going. He's linking us. Oh, let's not roll this thing. Wow. And here it is. Look at this coastline right here. That is a vibe and a half. So we're going to be exploring all over Hengam with Muhammad Ali. Nice to meet you. My name's Mac. Hey, can you ask him in Persian, what is life like living on this island throughout the year?
During the summer, they go to the sea for fishing, and during the winter, this is his job.
That's amazing. And ask him what he prefers to do, fishing or this?
کدومش رو بیشتر دوست داری? Which one is your preference? Sea.
The sea. Daria. So Daria.
Daria means sea.
Qeshm, yeah? Okay, very good. All right, Sapas Darash. All right, thank you. So you guys heard it there. People that live on this island are actually doing two jobs. So this time of the year, they have the job of showing people around. And now I've asked two people. The first time I didn't record it because I didn't really know that there was two jobs. And I asked the guy that worked at the coffee shop, and he told me, actually, I prefer the sea, but at his business where he sells coffee, snacks, cigarettes, those types of things, he says he makes more money, so he enjoys being on the sea. And interestingly enough, Muhammad Ali, who we were just talking to, said the same thing, that he would rather be out on the sea than showing us tourists around. Let's check out Silver Sand Beach. Guys, just look at how crazy this is. I have seen this on some social media from Iranian people, and I was like, oh, maybe they're just using the Instagram filter where it makes things like sparkle. But coming here, no, this is actually sparkling from the sand. That is just absolutely mind-blowing. So you have this sparkle in the sand, kind of this silver look, leading right out to this crystal clear blue water. And that's the Hormuz Strait, I think, all around here. All right, so that's silver sand. Hey! Hello! Time for the Daria, Baradar. All right. All aboard. Hello! Look at these landscapes right here, guys. This is wild. All right, we're being overpassed by our buddy here. Salam, Baradar. Oh, wow, look at that. We've got them right up there, too. Look at the deer right on the side.
Right on this dry, rugged terrain stands this lone, wide canopied tree. You might think this is just a tree, but it feels almost like a rare sight in a landscape that's mostly barren and sun-scorched. In the summer, daytime temperatures on Hangam Island regularly soar past 40 Celsius or 104 Fahrenheit. And with humidity levels often above 70%, it can feel like it's well over 50 Celsius or 122 Fahrenheit.
We call it Anjir Ma'abad. Anjir means fig trees, okay? So the birds eat the fruits and they put the seeds on other trees. And they start to grow up, and then the branches of the tree can reach the ground and it becomes the root of that tree.
Whoa, look at this place.
So, you know,
this is like Bali in the form of a tree.
Usually these roots to just join the ground, but the deers goes and eat these roots. This is why they are like this.
Oh.
A normal tree, you know, when you say normal fixed tree like this, the roots are like this. It's stick to the ground.
Oh, those deer like to have these. These things look tasty too. What do you think? Should we try one out?
Yeah, let's try.
You go first. You go first. Tasty. Khoshmeze. Ali got himself a new tuk-tuk. Swapped it? All right. Oh, no problem. Bale. Are. What's your name, Baradar?
My name is?
Yeah. Your name's Asia.
No. Salam. Which?
No. Salam غریبه.
Oh, we got Salam.
He says my name is Salam. My family name is Qaribe.
Oh,
I don't know, maybe it's I don't know is serious or not.
What's life like on the island here, Baradar?
میگه زندگی تو جزیره چجوریه؟
Okay, Ali, beautiful.
The life is Ali beautiful.
And what do you do when it's too hot here?
میگه وقتی هوا خیلی گرم میشه چیکار می‌کنی؟
زندگی.
I'm living.
He's living?
میگه چجوری مثلا کار دیگه چیه وقتی even when it gets hot, this area has also some tourists, so they can do also some activities in tourism industry.
Even in 50-degree weather.
میگه وقتی 50 درجه هم هست بازم هم
50 که هیچ.
says yeah, it's our job and we do it always.
I love that. Well, I think you're ready for it. You've got the sun protection ready to go, Baradar.
تو 8 سال همینم. سلام غریبه. کسی صورت منو نمیبینه. اینا نوشته.
Oh, it says that it is چند سال اینجوریه؟
من 8 سال.
It's for 8 years. His face is like this, he covered his face. And he
That's great.
غریبه means stranger.
Stranger.
Stranger. He doesn't know the people to see his face. Why? چرا نمیذاری؟
دوست ندارم شناسایی کامل بشن. کسی معذب بشه و معذب بشه.
He says, I don't like it. I don't like to show my face to the people.
That's great. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate your time, Baradar.
Okay.
Shall we, bro?
Yes. It was an interesting conversation with Salam Gharibe, means hello, a stranger.
So his name is Hello Stranger.
Yeah, he didn't let me know his real name, but in his car, just write Salam Gharibe means hello, stranger.
That's legendary.
Hello,
so we know the secrets of the desert now. So guys, it's pretty great. You only have to pay about 7 million per hour, which means probably nothing depending on when you're watching this video. About 11 or 12 bucks an hour is what we pay to have this tricycle take us around. Because the cost of fuel is so inexpensive here in Iran, it makes transportation very inexpensive to get around. So we pretty much are just paying for the labor, and labor, you know, I'm sure it's still good money in this part of Iran to make, you know, 10, 12, 13 bucks an hour. And, you know, it's a nice cruiser for him, our man Ali. Ali! Ask Ali what is his favorite thing about the island, and then ask him after he answers what is his least favorite.
بهترین چیزی که تو جزیره دوست داری چیه؟
ساحل رو، هوا رو.
The coastlines and the deers.
Oh, the coastlines and the deers.
But you know, the Mac says that I like the deer burger.
Oh, the deer burgers are tasty. Oh yeah.
میگه که من برگر آهو دوست دارم.
Okay.
Oh, are. No, we're joking. We love the deer. I'm not gonna eat a deer burger.
Of course. And he says, I also like it, but we can't find it.
Okay. And ask him what his least favorite thing about the island is.
چیزی که کمتر از همه دوست داری.
مرغ.
Chicken. Oh.
تو جزیره.
You can't have them?
تو جزیره چی؟
خوشمزه chicken.
میگه مرغم خوشمزه.
Oh, whoa, we're still going. Ali. Oh.
خب ولی ما بیشتر ماهی خوردیم.
He says that we love fish because we live next to the sea and we love fishes much more than all of them. تو جزیره چی کمتر از همه دوست داری؟
خوشمزه fish.
کمتر.
Oh, pizza? Pizza with fish.
Pizza? No. He loves pizza less than all other ones in the island.
That is why you're an Ali friend of mine.
ولی با خوراکیم.
It says that we usually eat fish, so we love fish.
ماهی کباب می‌کنیم.
Fish barbecue with rice. In the past, when there were not rice here, they eat the fish with the dates.
خوشمزه, mashallah.
Mashallah.
Sapas baradar.
Okay.
You don't need to translate that one. All right, we have made it to the next spot, which is, I don't even know. But we're going to find out in just a moment. Look at this. This is not Portugal. This is not Spain. This is not the Maldives. This is not Chicago, obviously. This is Iran. Iran! This is Pili Coast, which is a hidden corner of Hengam Island, a place where the coastline is filled with crystal clear turquoise waters, attracting Iranians for a night camping. It's an area disconnected from the fast-paced lifestyle of the bigger Iranian cities. And not so far out on the horizon, an oil rig, silent, still, and watching. That single image says everything about Hangam. It's caught between two realities, a remote island rooted in simplicity and a front row seat to global power dynamics. It's wild to think that while people relax in tents along this beach, one strategic flashpoint could change the world economy. It makes you look at these calm waters just a little differently. Being here made me realize something. The Strait of Hormuz isn't just about geopolitics or oil. It's also about people, families, fishermen, and islanders who live their lives right in the middle of it all, often forgotten amongst headlines. And somehow, despite the stakes, they've carved out peace in a place the world only sees through conflict.
It says 2 hours, yeah?
I think so, yeah. 2 hours, Baradan?
Yeah, 2 hours. 2 hours.
1, 2, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 instead of 14. Is that better?
How much?
20 million.
2 تومن بهت داد. آره. انعامت باشه.
It's my pleasure. See you.
Okay.
Thank you. Sapas Dadash. Khoda Hafiz.
Okay. قربونت.
All right, and we're back in the car. We just teleported back to Qeshm main island, and the journey continues. So we just arrived to an area that is known as the ship graveyard, and hence its name. If we zoom in right over there, these are all ships way out there in the distance, and it kind of gives this cool, like, I don't know, end of the world feel. But we have one of the ships that was a graveyard at one point and resurrected into a coffee shop. So I guess we're gonna head up and see what it's like to hop on a ship that has been permanently docked up and will never set sail again. Well, never say never, you never know. Whoa, look at this. Salam. This is probably the most unique coffee shop I think I've ever been to.
This
Hello.
man is Bapu.
Salam. Bapu.
Yes.
Okay.
Bapu. How are you, Bapu?
Captain,
Hello, hello. Captain of the ship.
Yes. The old captain.
Old captain. So he docked up one last time and now it's been here since.
It's a very nice coffee shop.
It is, it is.
You can also go up to see the forests over there.
So let's head upstairs then.
Oh, this
This
is
thing used to be on the sea. And now, look at that. We can see the forest way out there. Those are mangroves out there?
Yes.
I sat down with Ali, who is one of the ship's owners, to learn more about how the idea of turning this ship washed ashore into a cafe and restaurant came to fruition.
You know this ship, wooden ship, belonging to someone that's passed away. They bought it to use the wooden part of this ship because this wood is very special, expensive one that's come from Africa. Then they change this idea. He says that in Persian we call it lange. He says that because, you know, there is no any lange in this country and it's very expensive to build something like this. So we decide to rebuild and revive this kind of wooden ships, which calls lange in Persian.
And so when they initially purchased this, their plan was always to turn this into a coffee shop, or they wanted to
No, they want to just sell maybe this wooden parts or I don't know, anything else.
And so this whole shipyard, they own all of those boats?
No. You know, this one was for transferring the goods, this ship. So they use it to go to Dubai and other places, transferring the food, this kind of stuffs. All of them, they don't have this function. And since that, it's not worth it to destroy it. You have to change it to something to show it to the visitors and the tourists. The tourists come here and they can see how they works.
And are there plans to do anything with the other boats over there?
So the other lanes here, they are not out of order completely. They are not break down completely. Each 9 months, they come here to just repair them.
That's great. Thank you so much. Sapas Dadash. Sapas, sapas.
We made our way over to the Valley of the Statues, or locally known as Tandis.
Welcome to Strait Valley!
Over a millennia, wind and rain have carved the rocks into strange lifelike figures of faces, animals, and even mythical beasts.
It's a place where you can come with your imagination and look at different areas. We came and drove in and saw like an eagle. We have all these tabletops to the right and to the left, and it's just an insane place.
And it left me thinking, I can only imagine the myths that came from this place when man first discovered it.
Nature is mind-blowing.
After a full day of exploring, we finally made it to our hotel, which, from what we've heard, it's supposed to be pretty luxurious.
Welcome to the Singo Hotel, my new beach house for the next 2 nights. After you, Barador. So when we first walk in, you can see what it's like. We got a shower here, and on this side, we've even got ourselves, ooh yeah, a nice little heated pool. Let's head on in and show you what luxurious life in Iran is like. So come right on in here. We've got kind of like a living room slash bedroom when you first walk in. We've got AC and some delish, looks like Lipton brand. I think that's Iranian. Just kidding. And then right over here, we've got Shah Max Palace. Salam Baradar. And as you can see, we've got this like pink Lincoln Iranian style, perfect for a couple there, but it looks like I'm gonna be able to solo on this one. And we've got tons of delish snacks. Kit Kats, Buenos from Deutschland, aka Germany, Red Bulls, waters, and some pineapples, aka the king of Qeshm food right there. So, welcome to Singo. Let's go explore the amenities.
The first day had already been a completely different side of Iran that I had expected, but what was to come of tomorrow would completely blow my mind. The plan for today was going to bring us all around the island, and the only thing that could prepare us for this was an Iranian nuclear coffee, which would be the source of energy for the day.
And the other side. It's okay, tell them kaka.
No, kaka, yeah.
Yeah.
So I've learned that kaka is Qeshm Island's way of saying dadash, kako, ka, barodar, just another form of brother. I have never been to a country that has this many words for brother. So, Pali shomish tore kaka. Okay, men khubam. So we're en route to Star Valley? Mangrove Forest, perfect. All right, so we just made it over to the mangroves kind of boat port right here, and we're going to be going inside of the whole mangroves area, which I think we're gonna see some wildlife. This is way more vibrant than I would have expected in the desert. Let's go.
They are the ship riders, ship boat.
The ship riders. Salam. Chetore. Oh, khube? All right, so can you ask them, Isan here, if one of them's gonna be taking us out on the boats, or what's the plan?
سلام، خسته نباشید. میگم که شما قایق و اینا دارید اینجا؟ Yes, they have boats.
Oh, very nice. To go into the mangroves?
که بریم داخل جنگل‌های حرا. Yeah, over there.
Tickets over there.
Tickets and then let's go to see the Hara. They are captains of the boats.
Captains, yeah?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Nakhoda, we say nakhoda means captain.
Nakhoda.
Yes.
Nakhoda. Ali.
Ali, yes.
All right, let's get ourselves a nice boat to go cruising. So how much do they typically charge for a boat?
میگم قایق چنده? 12 million for a boat.
All right, it is time to board. Join me, Kaka. Let's go, Shirazi Kako.
Let's go.
All aboard. Oh, we almost went in. Exactly, شوي شوي حبيبي. أهلا وسهلا.
أهلا وسهلا مرحبا.
So we have made it to the mangroves here in Qeshm Island, and oh my gosh, guys, when I was flying in, I thought this place was an entire desert. I looked around, I was like, wow, it's just such a brown landscape. And now we're surrounded by turquoise waters, all of this greenery. I am freaking mind blown. This is Qeshm Island. Anyways, I don't know too much about this place. All I see is tons of birds flying around. So let's switch over to Isan right over here where we can learn a little bit.
This place is really mind-blowing because you can see this beautiful forest in a place that has a very little rain during the whole year. And this is because these amazing trees can just converting the salty water of the sea to the freshly sweet water, and they use it. And it's because of the root that they have. Over there you can see the roots, you know, they are towards the sky, and they can just converting the water to the sweet water.
We've got a local right here, so ask him for me in Persian here. What is life like as a local?
میگه که اینجا زندگی چطوره شما که اینجا زندگی میکنین؟ خوبه means good.
Good, all right, I like that response.
Yeah.
And is he originally from Qeshm Island?
Tab. The name of this area is Tab, which is located in the Qeshm Island.
Qeshm Island and Tab. So he's a Tab local. And does he do tours all year round, or is he also a fisherman?
He says that this boat is especially for this purpose, for just tourism.
Yeah.
But he has another boat for fishing.
Oh, very nice. Khobe. Sepas. All right, fantastic.
Yeah.
So that's one thing we've learned here, guys, about cruising around the Qeshm Islands so far is everyone has essentially two jobs inside of Qeshm because it gets so freaking hot here in the summer. We're right here on the Hormuz Strait, and it's similar to UAE weather where in the summer everyone either disappears or, in this case, down in Qeshm finds another job.
Oh, look at the birds over there. Beautiful birds.
Wow, we've got some seagulls. I feel like we're in Finding Nemo. You know that scene? Mine. Have you seen Finding Nemo?
Yeah.
You have birds.
Oh, I can feed them.
That's good.
Sepas. Barodars!
Barodars.
Oh, who wants breakfast? Breakfast in the mangroves, custom made. Oh yeah, freshly made. We toss it in the salt water for you so we get a nice salty taste of that bread.
Yes.
Gourmet Iranian bread. This is how we do it, guys. So officially, welcome to the mangroves. All right, we're speeding up, guys. Full speed ahead. Baradar! All right, we can't see Capitan. All right, well. Oh, guys, we almost crashed into the land here. All right, we have made it off, and that was the mangroves. Where are you going, Baradar? What, are you scared of the camera? All right,
Yes.
that was a good time.
It was an interesting time in the boats.
It was. To see this side of Iran, I will tell you, as I explore more and more of this place, I'm just blown away with how many different types of landscapes you can find in a country that's about twice the size of Texas. All right, on to the next spot, Baradar.
Let's go to the next spot. Another amazing place of this beautiful island, which calls Chaku. That one is also magical.
Chaku.
Yes.
All right, I like the sound of that. Let's go Chaku over to Chaku.
Yeah, Cha means well, and Ku means mountain. Then you will understand the connection between the mountain and well, and why we call it Chaku.
That sounds pretty awesome. Well,
yes.
It's time.
Before heading to Chaku Valley, we met with a local man from Qeshm who gave us a glimpse into what life is actually like on the island.
Abdul Rahman, Mac, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
It's a pleasure. And so you're from Qeshm Island?
Yes.
Okay. So what's life like living on Qeshm Island?
He says that some years ago, about, for example, I don't know, 40 years ago, this place changed to a protected area and registered as one of the biospheres on Earth. There is an international organization that just registered a very special ecosystem as a biosphere. And the life of the people is, depends. The life of the people are based on these forests here. Very important for their life.
And ask him what is a day in the life of someone who lives on Qeshm Island? Spend some time on the boat, work in the shop.
This is like all across the world. We eat, we sleep, and in the morning wake up and go to work.
And then sometimes have one of these Khosh Meze 0.0% brew snacks. Khosh Meze. Yes. And so I want to see, ask him if he knows how to play the drums here.
بلدی که بزنی؟ Not he, but his friend can't.
All right,
let's go. We should play for us.
Locals had told us we had to check out this canyon and said it was one of the wildest spots on the island. So we decided to see what the hype was all about.
So where's your #1 favorite place on the island of Qeshm?
It says that I love this place more than other places in the Qeshm Island.
Is he just saying that
This
right
is
now?
even
'Cause
maybe
we're
in a
here?
week. I come here 5 times a week.
Yeah. Really? So it is his favorite. He's not just saying it because we're here.
No, he really loves it, yeah.
That's
it's
amazing.
not because, yeah.
Well, I'm very excited. All right, so we're walking up to the geo site right now, and I can tell you what you're about to see. It gives me this feeling of kind of like Petra in Jordan or the Narrows in Zion, USA, but it has a more like dried out desert feel to it. So let's head inside. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is insane.
This place is called Chaku Valley, and as soon as we got there, we understood exactly what they mean. Massive sandstone walls twisting in all directions, something other planet-like, where nature seemed to have went completely off script. It was once used by people to collect rainwater, and this is what it's like today.
So we're thinking that maybe a river once ran through here to make this. Is that like how these are formed?
Because of the wind erosion, water erosion, and soil erosion during the time, we can see these beautiful shapes, these cavities. And you know, this valley was important because it could supply the water for the people of this area. We call it Chaku because of these wells here. And
yeah,
look,
where do we find the first like water well? Oh, we found one of the wells right here. You can open this thing up and
he has
grab
a
something?
pot, he could just supply water from the well and he could drink. Today is Friday, maybe he is somewhere else.
Took the day off.
Praying, yeah.
These types of land formations just make me feel like I am on Mars. And what would you say, Mars or Iran?
We have a lot of Mars in Iran, to tell you the truth. We have a desert like Mars. Here is like Mars.
Was this cut out by a human or was
No,
this
it's natural.
natural? And that literally looks like the stone was cut.
Exactly.
It's one of these moments you look around and can see all these insane landscapes, and it just makes you realize how many places are like this around the world. This is just one spot on Qeshm Island, the largest island in Iran, and there's so many more to explore. Wow, I am mind blown here. Let's head back to the car because we're gonna be doing a lot more. Holy shit, we got Iranian traffic here. The camels are coming up to the car. We got some wild baradars. Hello. Oh, 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 oh.
Give him a kiss.
Oh, oh. Holy crap. He's trying to get in the car. Wow. Hello there. Whoa. Oh, no, oh my God. Go, go, go. Let's get out of here. Holy crap. Follow me, follow me. Oh my God. No, 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 no. Oh my God. Get him out of here. Oh, get him out of here. Get him. Go, 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 go. No, get him out of here. Go, go, go. Oh. All right, all right. Okay. Yeah, jeez.
I'd heard from locals that Laft village is one of the best spots to catch sunset, so we made our way out there. But before that, we had one more stop to make along the way.
So we have made it over to these sulphuric ponds right there. As you can see, I took the shoes off so we can get a feel for what it's like. Oh, so people come here and they bathe their feet, I guess up to their knees. I didn't come prepared for this. And it has really great health benefits, especially for the joints. So with all this walking we've been doing on this trip, I figured it's time. Baradar, come on in.
Should I go with you?
Oh yeah. Ah.
It's also very good for your muscles.
Oh, it feels like it. And so there's a lot of salt concentration in this and sulfuric acid.
Yeah, the water just comes out from over that one. It's a sulphuric spring. You can smell the sulfur.
Yeah. I thought that was you, Baradar.
So there's a pond here. That one is more deep. That one is here. So you can just jump inside.
Do people ever go all the way in?
Yes, they will go completely to the pond, and it's 10 to 15 times more salty than the, for example, sea.
Oh, so you're not going to sink at all. Very buoyant.
Yeah. We can just, it's difficult to sink. So we will stay the night here for you. We don't come back to the hotel.
Yeah, well, this is the hotel.
MashaAllah.
This is Laft Village, the sunset capital of all of Qeshm.
One of the oldest and most iconic villages on Qeshm Island.
And look at this place. We've got wind catchers all along this area that essentially suck in the air and cool down the entire village, the souks, the shops, and everything.
It is a place where Persian Gulf culture, history, and seafaring tradition all come together. And today, it's a peaceful village that draws visitors for its architecture, sunsets, and some very unique doors.
Being here at this moment, when the sun has set, there's all these mosques all over here, here, and a few more in the distance, and they're all just echoing off the mountains. It's one of those moments when you really appreciate cultures and what makes them so beautiful. This is Iran. Salam, salam. اسمه خوبی؟
My name is Assam.
Assam. Oh, you speak English. Oh, very good student. You speak good English then.
Salam.
Yeah, translate for them.
من ایرانیم.
Ask them if they're from Laft.
اهل اینجا هستین؟
آره.
Oh, okay.
We are
What,
from Laft.
what is life like in Laft?
میگه زندگیش طوره اینجا.
خوبه.
Say خش.
He said just perfect, right? He said
خش means خوب, but with their own accent.
Oh,
خش means خوش means خوب.
Khayli khash? Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. And what's the best food to get inside of the city?
میگه که بهترین غذایی که اینجا کیمیا چی؟ Fish.
Boy.
Mahi means fish.
Kush maze?
Oh, yeah.
So, I want to know what is the most beautiful part about this village in their
به
perspective.
نظرتون قشنگترین چیز این روستا چیه؟
بادگیرا.
Wind catchers, sunset, sea, the historical parts. And this is real historical village, you know, as I told you.
That's fantastic.
So
All right, well,
khash.
Sepas kaka. Sepas dadash. That's what they say here, right? You gotta double check. That's what they say here for brother.
مگه تو چه انگلیسی بلدی؟
آره.
Baladi. This is Baladi, Iran.
بلدی یعنی
Ask them, do they like umrika?
میگه که آمریکا رو دوست دارین؟
Yeah.
Oh, Sepas. Yes. All right, I'm from Umrika.
I love you, America.
Oh, thank you very much. All right, well, nice to meet you. Khoda Hafiz? Khoda Hafiz. Thank you, goodbye.
Honestly, I don't think we could have ended the day any better. The sun was setting over these old buildings, the sea in the distance, and everything just felt still. Like that kind of quiet you only find in places that haven't been rushed by the modern world. It really hit me just how underrated Iran actually is. It was our final hours on Qeshm Island, and we had one final stop to make before saying goodbye to this place.
All right, welcome to Star Valley right here. Look at this place, just another set of these incredibly exotic landscapes right here in Qeshm Island. All right, we'll have to see if we can get up this mountain.
Star Valley is one of Qeshm Island's most iconic natural landmarks, a surreal landscape shaped by wind and rain over millions of years. Legend has it that a star once fell here, giving the valley its name. And standing among the towering rock formations, it's easy to see why the place feels like another planet.
So guys, officially welcome to Star Valley. We are in what looks to be something very similar to like the Grand Canyon, but not as vibrantly orange. This is more of like this sandstone color. And as you can see, it's a pretty popular spot. Barodar!
Barodar! Let's go, we want to go there.
Let's go, Barodar. All right, we're getting through Star Valley now, my friends. So you guys, this is the key. Everyone's over there. They don't realize you can just walk right behind some of these areas. And now there's not a single person over here. Got the place all to ourselves.
Locals believe the valley is haunted at night, adding a layer of mystery to its already otherworldly charm.
During the night, the winds blow throughout these structures and it makes very unusual and scary sounds. So the people believe that the jinns and the ghosts live here. The ghosts, the spirits.
The genies.
So nobody came here during the night because it was a very mysterious and scary place.
Whether you come for the geology or the legends, Star Valley is unforgettable.
Follow me, Barodar. I'll show you the fastest way down.
With our final stop on Qeshm complete, we made our way to the airport, ready to head to the next island.
So guys, we are entering into Qeshm city, which has the majority of the population. As you probably remember at the beginning of the video, I mentioned there's about 1 million people that live on this island, and the large majority of them are all on this kind of touristy side of the city, or side of the island. We've got modern apartment complexes all around here. Looks like some pretty cool living space. It's a vibe over here.
Exploring the island of Qeshm has been quite different than I had imagined. It being my second time in Iran, this was almost like visiting a new country. On the landscape side, there are surreal valleys and sunlit beaches. And on the people side, it was filled with quiet fishing villages and warm, welcoming people. This island revealed a side of Iran that the world rarely sees, a side that shatters many biases that one may have imagined prior to seeing what it's actually like here. But what struck me the most is where we actually are, just miles from the Strait of Hormuz, one of the most important and tense waterways on the planet. Yet here, none of that tension exists. There's no sign of conflict, no urgency, just connection, simplicity, and peace. It's wild just how easy it is to forget about politics, borders, or billion-dollar trade routes when you're sharing tea with locals or standing on a shimmering beach that feels like it belongs to another world. Being here reminds you what it's like to live fully in the present and how much beauty gets overlooked when we only focus on the headlines.
All right, and here we go. We've got the passenger port right there. Ready, Baradar?
I'm ready to go to the Hormuz Island.
If you want more of Iran, come with us to Hormuz Island in the next video, and don't forget to head down to the link in the description below and use code Nomac for a special discount with MyHeritage.